Okay, parents, today you have your first homework assignment for your child in TK. I'm so sorry that I didn't give you these materials, but this is one activity where you're gonna need to make it at home, and there's a lot of different ways to do it. I'm gonna show you my way of doing it, and whatever works for you is great. So don't worry if you don't have some of these things. First of all, I'm going to be sending you a document, a PowerPoint, where you can print some things out if you feel that you want to do it that way, or you could get creative and do it on your own. So just know that I'm sending you a document, and that will help you create your child's name folder. So let me show you the materials you're going to need first. You're going to need a folder like this. You're going to need either some sentence strips that look like this, or you could just use white paper, which is totally fine. You could find these at Office Depot or Staples. You're gonna need a glue stick. You're gonna need to print out your child's cover, and that's gonna be part of the PowerPoint document that I send you. You're gonna need one Ziploc bag. You're gonna need some stickers, circle stickers, which you could also find at Office Depot or Staples. You're gonna need some magnetic letters for the letters in your child's name, and a Sharpie, and glue stick or hot glue gun, okay? So let's get started. The first thing you need to do is go into the PowerPoint. And again, if you don't want to do it this way, you could get creative. And you're going to make the cover to your child's name folder. So here's mine. I'm going to take my scissors. I'm going to cut around it. So I'm going to cut around the outside of the border. And there's all different colors that you could choose from. So you could have your child pick out what color they want their border to be. Okay, then you're gonna take your glue stick. It looks like this. And you're gonna put glue stick on the back. And you are going to glue that to the front of your child's name folder. So it looks like this. And you want it so that it opens like this, okay? Then your next step is you're gonna take your sentence strips that look like this, or you could use white paper. White construction paper would probably be the best, it's a little bit thicker. And you're gonna write your child's name across, and you're gonna leave a little bit of a space in between each letter. So let me show you what that looks like. Right, my name's Sherry. Just do the best you can. Okay, so here's my first one, and there's spaces, a little bit space. Then if you have any left over on the edge, you're just gonna cut that off. Okay, that's your first one. So you're gonna open up your name folder. You're gonna put glue stick on the back of this. And you're gonna glue this at the top of your folder, okay, at the top. That's your first job. Okay, like this. Okay, my glue stick is not that good. Let me try that one more time. Actually, I'm gonna use tape because my glue stick not cooperating. Okay, so that's gonna go at the top of your child's folder. like this. Okay, now you're gonna take your stickers that look like this, and you're gonna put one dot under each letter. And the best is to just use a circle sticker, because you're gonna see a lot of the readers that I send home, sometimes there'll be dots under the words or dots under the letters. So you do one dot per letter. Okay. Let me just fix the front because that glue stick's not good. Okay, so when your child opens up their name folder, their first job is they're gonna go S, H, E, R, R, Y, okay? Next, you're gonna get another sentence strip. Could be a different color, could be on white paper, could be the same. You're gonna again write your child's name and spread it out. Put a little bit of a space in between each letter. This helps your child see that the letters are separate from one another. And you could also talk to your child about how when you put letters together, they make a word. Okay, so there it is again. I'm going to cut off the extra. Okay, looks like this. Now this is the cool part. You're going to get your hot glue gun, and you're going to actually put hot glue gun on each letter. So I'll show you what that looks like. Let's go around each letter. So children learn by touch, and so this is tactile for them, so it helps them when they're learning how to write their letters. And so you got to kind of just do the best you can. It's a little messy, but if I go slow, almost there. Okay, almost there. One more. And then glue gun will dry quickly. It's going to dry for a second. Okay, I put it over each letter. You're going to put that on your next row. A little tape while it's drying. Put it down. So this part, so first they say the letters in their name, and then the second part is they're going to actually run their fingers over the letters to learn how to spell their name. Okay, almost dry. I'm going to let that dry a little bit longer. Okay, the third part is you're going to just get a plain sentence strip or a plain piece of white paper, and you're going to glue that down at the bottom. Or tape. Now there's a couple of things you could do with the bottom one. So the bottom one is their building section, and that's where they're gonna build their name. Now you could take their name, write it on one more sentence strip. I'm gonna show you 2 ways that work. And actually, if you could do both, it would be even better because your child will like to have different ways to spell their name. So one way is to write their name out again, and then take your scissors and cut each letter so that they build it. They're gonna keep these or store these in a Ziploc bag. And so they have their letters that look like this. And so then on here, they're gonna build their letter and they're gonna copy it from up here. Another thing that you could stick in the Ziploc bag, so I have the Ziploc bag. I'm gonna stick their puzzle pieces in here, is you could put magnetic letters and just another way of spelling it. So I have all the letters in my name that I could spell on the sentence strip. Okay, so they have 3 ways to do their name. They start off and they go S-H-E-R-R-Y. Then they go like this, S-H-E-R-R-Y. Very bumpy, but it's still, they'll like it. Then down here, they're gonna build their name. Okay, on the back, here's your front. On the back, you're gonna take your magnetic pieces and you're gonna take just a stapler and you're gonna open up this Ziploc so that your child could get into it, but also close it. And so you could still close it shut. So here it is, but then on the back, you store their letters and their puzzle pieces so that they could get inside. You could even collect different kinds of magnetic letters, or if you go to Michael's, there's a bunch of paper letters and things, and put them in here and they could keep on building their name. Okay, so that is their name folder. I will send you the document. Don't worry if you don't have like sentence strips like I do. You could just use white paper. If you don't have these dots and you don't feel like going to the store, you could draw black dots under each letter. If you don't have the glue stick, you could use Elmer's glue and put Elmer's glue over the letter and then sprinkle some salt or sprinkle some sugar. So anything that's tactile that they could touch. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions. I will send you this document so that you could add their picture and let them pick out their color, and then I'm gonna have you share it in the Seesaw activity. Okay, thanks parents for being a part of their learning.